Thank you so much for the subscription. Twitch Prime, you only get one of those a month. You gave it to me. Thank you so much. We'll make a donation. I don't know who we're donating to yet. We did some planting trees previously, so I don't know where we're at. I got to figure that out. We'll donate to some awesome charity, of course. Thanks, everyone. Yeah, Lucy in the chat. Good to see you. Time to start publishing some apps. I was testing all my apps on iOS 15, making sure everything's good to go, and it is. So no big changes yet, so that's good to see. Good to see Aiden as well. Yeah. So, see, Aiden saw a Microsoft ad on Instagram. Oh, nice. That's cool. What app was it? I don't even know. What even happened? Sam Cat, good to see you as well. Yeah, it's a pretty chill morning here in the Pacific Northwest. It's getting a little rainy, a little chilly, but this weekend's supposed to be nice. That's quite exciting. Last week, we ended up taking that Xamarin Weekly app. I thought about maybe working on it again this week, but they did pull in my pull request, which was quite awesome, and they published it to the App Store, which was pretty nice too. So last week, you can go back and watch the archive on YouTube, but we took the Xamarin Weekly newsletter app, did kind of a code review-esque, I would say. I don't know how much of a code review it was, but I definitely stripped it apart, made lots of comments on it, and then we got it there. So let's see, Lou says, Microsoft UK been boosting some old social media. Oh, cool. Nice. I always like when ads pop up. Oh my goodness. All right, so we need to what are we doing today? Well, I probably want to take a look at the Peloton app that we've been cloning out. Now, we have been building this app out, and I think it's getting to the state where I was looking today. Let me pull this up really quick here. I was looking today at the I need to update my what? Oops. Let me do that on my working on Peloton app. Bam, just update that real quick. I was looking at the roadmap over here, and this is the .NET MAUI roadmap on the wiki. So you can see here that actually Preview 5 sometime this month is coming out for .NET 6 Preview 5, and in there, I was looking, and it looks as though almost all the features I think that we use will work. I mean, I don't think we do use indicator view, so we could probably hold off on that, but I think it might be a good kind of, I guess there's back compatibility, so it should totally work. But I'm thinking that whenever this comes out, that week, we can try to like migrate this application to .NET MAUI and see how that goes, because that'll be quite nice. We could try to get it running on a Mac as well, which I think would be quite delicious. Let's see what Luce wrote over here. Oh, this is the bringing open source sentiment analysis. Ooh, oh cool. Oh yeah, dude, I think I remember you telling me about this post. Very cool. That's awesome. Oh, and this is why they reached out to you about it, about the app. Oh, cool. Nice. Need some screenshots. That's cool. Nice. Let's see. Munz was asking about an iPhone. Yeah, you need an Apple developer account to use Hot Restart to plug your iPhone into your Windows machine. You need an Apple developer account, which you'll need anyways to publish, but it needs to do provisioning profiles and things like that. It may work with the free account, but I don't think so. You at least need an Apple developer account. You could try it with the free account, but I'm not positive. Yeah, so my plan here is I'm hoping that we can update this puppy going forward. That'd be kind of nice. We're just going, look at the project board. It looks like they've gotten quite far. And I know this Preview 5, we just did a Xamarin Podcast. Did that come out today? Let me see, Xamarin Podcast. And you have Matt do a blog post. Yeah, literally just came out today. That was pretty good. Podcast 94. Oh my goodness. It's pretty cool. Lots of updates on .NET MAUI, kind of outline roadmap there too. I like that Matt is really going all in on the .NET bots. You must have fun every single week just doing those. Oh, cool. Thanks, Luce. Appreciate that. Need some UI changes. I always need UI changes. all the time. All right. So the Peloton app, we haven't touched this thing in a while. In fact, if we look at the git commits on this pup, which is here, it's hasn't been touched in a little bit. April 23rd. So we have a few things we need to do in life. One, we need to probably clean this up a little bit. There's like 1 or 2 pages we want to do. And then after this on the stream, if you remember like a year ago, we were building out the Hanselman app. We're going to port that to .NET MAUI. So that way maybe Hanselman will do a blog on it. That'll really throw back to the original days of Xamarin. What I wrote, you could do Hanselman Xamarin.Forms blog. Where's it at? Yeah, there it is. Oh, you hit bad name. I'm thinking, yeah, this is it. This is the original post. Now I work for Hanselman. So this is, wow. 7 years ago. Wow, that's crazy. There's no XAML either. It's all code behind, which isn't bad either, but totally a thing. That's what mobile apps look like. Oh, wow, that Android. Did he link directly to my screenshot? Interesting. I don't think so. Yeah, that's crazy. There's a good starter app like TweetDeck, this app. You got to have some good starter apps. The weather app is fantastical. Here's the Peloton app. So I think what we really need to do is fix this, because I think that when we go through here, we have like classes, we have programs, collections. We don't have a schedule yet. But like, you know, I think if you're someone coming in, you're just like looking at this. We got like a profile, we got a more. They all have stuff mostly, almost, you know. This is actually a really good looking app. Except for this homepage. This homepage is terrible. Let me bring up my device here on the screen. Let me bring up Reflector here. And this is the page that we definitely want to do. I don't want to install that. Let's, oh, that's the home app. Let's screen mirror to my computer. Okay, and then we're just gonna take a screenshot of whatever this home page is. Boop. You can actually like toggle this on and off. Amazing. All right, cool. So this is what it looks like, which is fascinating. Hey, Bill, how's it going? Good to see you. I've come so Aiden says I'm promoting DI. Yeah, you know, you should definitely hop into that discussion, as anyone can. But if you want to, you can hop into that discussion on my YouTube. C/James/videos. And there's a lot of discussion. I had a lot of views. Surprisingly, so many views on this one. And there's some discussion just around DI and IOC and, you know, all constructor injection. They're all different, but I'm going to do a new video for .NET MAUI, obviously, and talk about that. You can see we got these closed captions on there. That's pretty nice. I need to go back and do some more, but I try to do all the most popular ones too. Oh, I need to write a newsletter tonight. This is always a good deal to like actually do the stream, because it reminds me I got to write a newsletter tonight for tomorrow morning. Oh, look at that, and that's gone. That was missed out on whatever happened there. All right, so this actually isn't too bad. This thing is a collection view with a collection view inside of it. Let's take a screenshot. Boop. And it has this cool little favorite thing there too. Boop. So I mostly just want to fill this up, I think, today, because we have challenges. We did that. Oops. Oh god, don't challenge. No, I haven't really been biking a lot. Oh, that's pretty good. I'm almost at the 1K. That's good. Classes. That's good. Yeah, our stuff is looking good. Okay, so this is the main app. So we're gonna go ahead and put this away. Boop. Boop. All right. And we have a screenshot somewhere, which is on my desktop, which is right here. Boop. Amazing. Okay. So how is this gonna work? Does that work? I don't know. Oh, it doesn't. Let me see. How does that work? Is there a way to do admins? I guess you are an admin, right? You got to put a link though, because I have a YouTube command in custom. I have a bang YouTube, but I could also do bang UT and then like that. So then you could do, there you go. I don't actually know. I don't know if there's like a panel to do admin stuff. It's a good question though. All right, so we so far have this. What's the name of the page? The name of the page is the name of that page. I like our fitness app icon too. Static. We should do. Hey, Form, how's it going? It's going good. We are going to update this page. It's going to happen. It's going to look like this by the end of this stream. Maybe. We'll see. Don't quote me. Yeah. So what? Oh, that's fascinating because it didn't even look like this. They must have changed the look and feel of this. So this is featured, and that's on this page. Okay, cool. So let's go to our view model, featured view model, which has nothing in it. Perfect. What is this going to have? This is going to have a public grouping of string and then a list of, this will have a list of, oh, do we have that already? Do we have a models? We have a finished workout. Let's see if we have anything close. Class, programs. Collections, schedule, finished program collection, instructor, workouts. No, we'll need a new one. I think we're going to do a list of, we're going to call this workout, because there's finished workout and then there's going to be a new workout, right? Yeah. And what's a workout have? Well, a workout has a, it has a, let's bring that right there. Perfect. Public class. It's going to have a Spanish. Oh, yoga. Interesting. All right. So it has a public string, a name, public string category, and then it's going to have a public string date. And I'm just going to make it that. Oh, and then it's going to have an image. Public string image get set. And then we're going to have a public bool favorited. There we go. And ideally we could, I think it's actually bookmarked. Bookmarked. There we go. Ooh. Just adding Apple sign into your app. Oh, nice. Yeah, I like that. I've never done that yet, but I am now starting to sign in with anything new. I only do sign in with Apple, and that's it. So it's definitely, well, I guess it's required now, but. So we're gonna have a grouping and a list of workout. And then this will be workouts. Right, okay. So, yep. Okay. So if we look at this constructor, so public featured and then we did a workouts equals new thing, and then what are you doing? Oh. What is it mad at? There's no argument given. Oh, maybe it needs to be a. What? Oh. Oh, that's correct. What is it mad at? There's no argument. Oh. Oh, I actually need to give it stuff. Why do I need to give it stuff? That's odd. Okay. Oh. Okay. Yeah, so this is the grouping. Okay, that makes sense. Sorry. So this will be oh, interesting. Okay, cool. I got it. I'm an idiot. There's gonna be an observable range collection of grouping of IEnumerable of that. That's a very complex data structure. So it's gonna be an observable range collection of a grouping, which is the key, and then the items. Does that make sense? So like this one thing, this yoga picks plus all the yogas are there. So that's what that's all about. Okay, cool. So then we should be able to say workouts equals new that thing. Perfect. Super long. All right, and then we can say, okay, let's add workouts dot add, and we're gonna add a new grouping where the key is yoga picks, and then a new list of workout. So long, so verbose. Oops, what did I just do? New list of workout. Yep. What was that mad about? Oh, yeah, I'm just gonna make this a list then. Makes it easier on me. And then, perfect, right? Yeah. Oh, no, wait, what am I doing? Oh, why is it mad at me? Okay, so save our yoga picks. That should work. Why is it not working? Cannot convert generic list to generic list, right? No, what am I doing wrong? New IEnumerable. Oh, yeah, okay, so this makes sense. Actually, yeah. Oh man, why have I not used? It's like I haven't been a developer for a while. Okay, no, this makes sense. Okay, I got it. So here's what happened. So the grouping, or if you go into a grouping, because I'm an idiot, is that the grouping, you say, what is the T? And the T is the IEnumerable. So like, it's like the key is the string and then the workout is the IEnumerable, which is the workout. So perfect. Okay, cool. We got it. Whew. It's been a hot second, people. It is happening here. Okay, so then what we're going to do is this is going to take in a IEnumerable. So this will be a new list. What we'll do is we're going to reuse a bunch of stuff here. So we're just going to say var workouts equals new list of workout, and then we'll say workouts dot add new workout, and we're just going to say name let's see what we get. Formal says notice Apple submission guidelines have changed. Yeah, They have to allow account registration required to delete account. Oh, interesting. They're always changing stuff. Tenmin Sabasan. Okay, cool. So that's the name. The category is going to be Spanish. Okay. And then the date will be Wednesday, 06/09/21 at 7 a.m. 7 space a.m. Okay, cool. Looks good. And then image. Do we have an image in her already that I can just use? I would love to have just an image that was not already in here. Let's use, I'm just going to use one of these generic, oh no, they have text on it. All right, let's just use a generic one for now. So we'll say collection1.png. Okay. Is that all we have? Bookmark? Yeah, we'll say false. Okay, cool. So just for now, let's just do a few of these workouts in here. And I'm going to boot up and see what the other ones are. So 10 min, 15 min chair yoga. I should really pop this out. How do I pop it? Okay, oh, perfect. I can put the chat here. Did Kim finally add workouts to the weekly Xamarin app? No, he did. Wait, did I did. I updated my tags, right? Oh, did I not hit the submit button? What is my title of what does my title say? Oh my gosh. It's like I honestly don't know how to. Oh jeez Louise. I updated, didn't I? Okay, hold on. There we go. Wow. I updated all my titles inside of the stream elements. Dude, I have no idea. Honestly, I have no clue. It's all good. It's all good. This is yoga. Oh, you know what? Oh, it's all caps too, so Spanish. And this one's going to be on Wednesday, 09 at, also at 7 a.m. That's cool. All right. And then let's do one more, just so we have something scrolling here. Ooh, 30-minute. Yeah, I was gonna, here's the funny thing, Steven, is I was going to, I was thinking about doing something with the app. I was like, oh, maybe I will add some new feature. The problem is, well, I don't even know what I would add at this point. I think that it'd be cool to have like probably the Planet Xamarin feed, but I would need a whole extra function and like a caching layer and like a simplified feed. That would probably be the better thing to do in my personal opinion. But okay, so we're gonna do this. We have yoga picks, and this will be workouts. All right, and then oh my gosh, why is it mad at me? No. Oh, that's because I didn't change this. All right, there we go. Yoga picks. And we have meditation picks, and then we also have cardio picks. And we also have Peloton. You want to see something funny? If you actually go on here, for almost all of the beginning ones, I actually spelled Peloton wrong. Oh my gosh, what did I just do? I keep hitting the wrong button. See right here? I put an E in there instead of an O. Peloton. Whoops. Whoops. Pretty funny. All right. Why? Oh, yoga picks, and this will be med picks, cardio picks, pal picks. Pelican. Yeah, exactly. Well, the question is, you know what? I don't even know if I did. Did I spell it wrong in the? No, I didn't spell it wrong in the description, which is good. And I was like, man, I could go generate all these new thumbnails, but I'm way too lazy. So, people actually watch this video. That's pretty good. So, all right. So we're gonna do add range, and then we should be able to just do like. Oh, I should really make this so it takes in a parameter. You know what I mean? The add range. Like I should be able to do yoga pics, and then med pics. Oh, see, they have that stupid change collection thing. So what you'd have to do is, for no reason, you'll have to do like a new array, and then you'd have to do like yoga pics, med pics, cardio pics, pel pics, and then like that array will be just thrown away. Yeah, I mean, ish, yeah. Pelican pics. What is it? Using var? Yeah, you know what I need to do is. I'm also fascinated. Do I have a add existing item? So I don't have a thing. What if I right click and do add new editor config? All right. Boom. There's a new editor config thing in here, which is pretty cool. There's code styles and analyzers, all sorts of stuff. This should really default to be bigger. I'll nitpick. Same thing here. Very cool. And it just actually ran a code analyzer, and it did recommendations. See, I saw I use var everywhere, so it just recommended that I use var for everything. Which is pretty cool. So where's it at? It's like there's new line, code style. So here, prefer using, and then where's var at? There's so many though. Var. There's something in here about using var, but basically I want to use all the hotness. So that's cool. That just analyze all my code. That's a great tool. What's this? Ooh. All right, cool. So we have this, and now we are going to, yeah, we have this binding in here, and I can get rid of this. We're gonna use the real one. We're gonna get rid of all of this stuff. All right. Get rid of this. Get rid of the MC. We don't use any of that stuff anymore. This is, oh, you missed out in the beginning, Strath. So right now this is Xamarin.Forms. However, you know the XAML is going to be the same. We were looking earlier at the .NET MAUI roadmap. You can find it right here. And we're thinking after preview 5, look at this. It's going to have shell. It's going to have content view, collection view, carousel view, app theme binding. A lot of the stuff that we're using in this app. So I think at preview 5, we might be able to like start changing stuff over. We won't have everything in there yet. I think it'll be a good first thing. So maybe whenever, I don't know when this comes out, but maybe we'll take a look at migrating this puppy. So right now it's Xamarin.Forms. This is what it looks like over here. And hopefully it just, yeah, all kind of comes over, which would be great. Okay, so we have this. Yeah, okay, so we have this stuff in here. Let us, oh, and we did, so we did a collection view. This is just a collection view, but we're gonna need another we're gonna need a collection view and then inside of a collection view.
Don't be afraid to borrow.
So, well, then I think that live and upcoming would be in here, but only visible.
Little ditties, tiny things.
Let's go on just music.
Snatch them all up.
Cool. I think so. Collection view Inception. It's the only way, right? Because if you look at this app here, this whole thing scrolls, but then it scrolls this way too. So I think that should work. And the real question will end up being like, oops, I missed something. Will be if Android likes it or not. That's the real question. There we go. Yeah, let's do collection 2 because that's at least in there. And we can start to build this thing out a little bit, I think, too. Yeah, that should work. Scroll and scroll. Yep. But it's the, you know, it's the hotness. People like it. So there's this. Okay. So what we want to do is come in here, and the first thing we want to do is X data type, and we're going to do this thing. Cool. All right. And then you know I like this, but we are going to actually get rid of all of this here. Okay. Like this. All right. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do another collection view. And we're going to comment this out. Oops. Weird. Oop. And what we're going to do is we're going to do vertical list. I think that's the default. That's okay. And we're going to do item source binding to workouts. All right. And is grouped true. All right. And then collection view dot group header template. And I put a data template in there, and then I put like a stack layout with a label, and then I put like here we can do X data type, and then we're gonna do null because it's just a string actually, but it works better this way. And then we'll do text binding key. Is that what I do? Oh yeah, boom. Okay, that's working good. Nested scroll has always been a little buggy. Yeah, nested scroll in general, but yeah, I don't know. I don't know yet. Okay, so this looks correct actually. If I zoom in over here, see it's yoga pics and it's the workouts, and then the yoga pics and the workouts. So that's good. And then what we can do here is we can just say like padding like 12, boop. And then do we have a style for this thing? Static resource of I don't. Okay, perfect. That's great. Text font size medium, and then we'll say like that's font size, and then I think we do have some text colors, like a static resource of primary. There we go. All right, cool. That looks good. Okay, so now if this is correct, then we should be able to do collection view dot item template, and then a data template, and then I wish data template was implied. It should just be implied. I don't know. You never not have a data template. I feel like we should get rid of that. And then here, if we're smart, let us take this, okay, and then shove it in here. All right. So it kind of. Oh wait. I don't know if that worked. Oh, I think I need to get rid of. Let's do. models work out. Okay, and then we get rid of this. And then this one will be okey-doke. And then well, it doesn't have to be a collection view. It could be a scroll view with items in it that go left and right. I don't know though. But I think this would be like, if I do like height request for like 250. And then let's just say here, there's already stuff in here. So this is good. So let's just do like binding to name. And we'll do a binding to category for now. Let's see if that does anything. Did not do something. Oh, and then I need to set the items source. Collection view might make snap to index work smoother. Yeah, that is very true. It has like a lot of those things in it. So binding would be to dot, right? Binding to items? Okay, let me just get rid of the template right now. I don't know if it's actually... Oh, okay, so let's look, because there is key, and then grouping, items, so it should be items in here. Oops. Let's reboot it here and let's just see. Maybe I got into a weird, super weird state. Right, because it should be the item template. Group header is key, which is definitely correct because grouping is a key and an items. It does not seem to want to work. That should output it there, no? Okay, maybe not then. It did, I thought it did put him in there though, no? Okay. Well, let's try something. Let's go ahead and remove this. Let's just see if we can get something in here. All right, so let's see if we can put this in here like this. That should, oops. This should output labels. No? Yeah, okay. So the question is, what is this thing? Oh. No, that's not what I want. Because it's going to... No! Ah. Okay. So this is even trickier. So what we need to do is we need to go into our finished we have a workout, and then I'm going to say public class workout group. Okay. And this is going to have a public list of workout in it. Okay. I did this wrong. Workouts. And I'll say okay. So what we need to do, I did this wrong. So see, we're adding a list of workouts. So the grouping is saying like, hey, that the items, there's 3 items. So there's a group that has 3 groups. They each have 3 items. So it's trying to in this item template give each of them. But what we actually need to do is put one item that has a list of items in it, which is very tricky. So this is going to be a workout group instead of a workout. All right. And this is going to change this. Instead of it being a workout, it's a workout group. All right. And then here, this will be a new. And in fact, what I can do here, I can do and a public workout group. And this will take a list of workout. Actually, like I'll say workouts. And then here, this will be workouts equals workouts, like that. And I don't even need to do this. Perfect. Okay, cool. So what we're going to do is we're going to say new workout group. Sometimes it's getting your data structure into the right order, if that makes sense. Why is it mad at me? No, that's correct. Because this is a list of stupid. Because it's a list of things. There we go. It is getting your data into the right structure. That is half the battle. Half the battle. So we have a group, and it has a name, and then the group has a group inside of it. Actually, I could make it a group. That's why I was thinking about it originally. It's actually a grouping of groups. So it would be an observable collection of a group of a group. I could just make this a grouping, and then it would be again string or whatever. But so now, okay. Now inside of this, and this will be genius. So let's go ahead and do this now. So I forgot a semicolon somewhere. Okay, so you don't need that. Cool. All right. So now every item in the list has an item that has a list of other things, which makes sense because in this screenshot, right? Where'd it go? This is one group, and the group has many things in it. So it's just a weird way of putting the data structure. See how now this is correct. Look at this. Because now we have a workout group in here. And now what we can do is instead of doing this, we can now put this all back, and this is going to totally work. Well, let's just put this back, and I'll show you. There we go. Binding to dot, just so we output whatever it is. And we'll get this back. Okay. And we made it a workout. So it's stupid. So instead of it just being items, it's going to be workouts. There we go. So now, see this? So now we have all the workout items in there. There's 3 of them. So I put like a margin of 100, I don't know, 50. See, now we have all of them in here, just like that. Now that's nifty. Okay, so now we can put back this data collection, hit save. Bum, 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 bum. Cool. All right, so now let's make this a little bit bigger, 150. All right, I don't know what it's. Oh, let's just get rid of this black. Okay, let's put the image in here. This will be source of. Well, right. There we go. Cool. Look at that. It's going good. It is happening. It is happening. Slowly but sure. And then aspect will say aspect fill. Boom. It's going to fill it up. That's cool. This should be a little bit bigger. Maybe 200. Ooh, I don't know why this is not. The collection view here is 200. Oh, it just needs a refresh. I think it's because of the hot reload. That's all that's going on there. Oh, snap. Okay, cool. So, oh, interesting. And then I have 170. We'll do that. And there's actually like auto. It's going good. I think we figured out the collection view inside of a collection view thing. This actually worked really good. Wow. It's like a recycler view. You can move the name to the model and get rid of the grouping part. Each workout grouping has a name and a set of workouts. No, I can't. I can't. That's what we did, actually. Because the problem there is that I need to... the problem... You think that, Strath, but you can't. Because it's literally what we just had. Is previously... what we had is that we had a grouping, which is a workout group, and it has a string key and a list of items. But the problem is that you have the first collection view, and that has a bunch of groupings. And then you need to put another collection view inside of here. But the problem is that the collection view actually thinks that there's 3 items inside of here. So it's going to add the 3 items from that group. I'm pretty sure. Because you need this first group, and the first group is the mega group. Right? Right? Because that's what we just had, unless I did it wrong. But if you look, that is what we had. We had the workouts, which had a key and then a list of them. The problem is that the list of them is 3, is all of the workouts, right? Did I do it wrong? I think I think that's what it is. It's the looping of them. Because the problem is this. No, because here's the problem, is that it's basically going to say, hey, yeah, let me look here. But yeah, that's the thing, is there's not a collection of collections, right? Yeah. The problem becomes, so we have, yep, the animal group, and this totally works fine, but it's because we have another collection view inside of here. So what it'll do is it'll try to create a collection view for each of the animals. And you know what I mean? Because it's the nested. That's the problem. So the problem is that here, when the first let's just say it is that, where it's a string and a list of workouts. The problem is it'll come here and it'll say, hey, you have 3 workouts, which would be fine as if I'm putting them in a list view, right? Or in a scroll view, because I could say, hey, just add these 3 things in a row. But the problem here is that I have to bind the collection view to those groupings, and then it'll go through each of those items and put something out. Right? I'm pretty sure. But I literally just did this and it was wrong. X data type null. I use that because sometimes it's really hard to figure out what this item template is and what the data template is, the data type. So in this instance, it's like a string, but it doesn't know it's a string because it's generically typed. So what this says, it says like throw away and just, basically don't use compiled bindings here for this. Yeah. This here, see, this would be like an observable collection. It's an observable range collection of those things, I think. I think it's the nested part that like throws it. This works at least because it's here. It's totally working, which is great. So there's that. But yes. And what we'd actually want to do on like grid dot. Oops. Row span. I think I could look at it again. Probably. It looks really good. Okay, so we have yoga, and then we also have, let's do date. Oh yeah, why is that text? Actually, we might need to change these because they're really hard to see. Right? You might be right, Straith. I'm not positive. I need to go back and like look at this actually. So, but I think I might be right. Oops. All right, so here we're just gonna do like white. And what we actually want to do is we want to do like a box view, and then we'll say we're going to do, and we'll do grid dot row span 4. So this will put a black overlay on top of the image. So if we did like, visibility like this, then you'll see it's brighter. Now it's not as bright. Put like just an overlay on top of it there. And for some reason, the margins are really high on this. Let's just get rid of these margins. Oh, let's add this one back. But, oh, yeah, 16. Oh, interesting. Let's do row spacing. 0. There we go. Boop. This should be date. Why is I think a stack layout with a bindable item source would work. Correct. I do believe that would work. I think. Yeah, because that's the thing. So that's the problem. Okay, so no, it would still have the same problem. It has the problem because does it have the same problem? Okay, let's do something here. Let's do. I thought this would have worked. Actually, I don't know if it worked. Okay, let's just revert this for a second. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're just gonna comment this out. Let's just see if I'm crazy, okay? Because I'm like 99% sure that this. Because this is the same. The grouping is the same as creating that group there. You know what I mean? I thought that I did think that this would work. And again, against my better judgment, maybe it doesn't work. Right. Okay. So this should technically work if I just did items, because it's going to see. Now the problem is that how the grouping works is it's expecting a. I don't know. I thought this would work. Yeah. Okay. Let's try it. Maybe this does work. Maybe I just did something wrong previously, but it didn't work. I don't know. Right? The data template is the full item. Go through the items. Now, see, something's wrong. It's because the why? It's because see, there's 3 items in there. That's the problem. Is that it looks and it says, hey, I have a data binding here to workouts, which is a list of a grouping. So it knows. So it puts in 3 items for each of them, which is the grouping. How does it know how to do that? Because each grouping, and animals is a list of groupings, totally the same. And then it knows how to put them, each one of these is an image. So that's the problem, is like you actually just need to give it one with a list. But I think even the stack layout won't work because if I put a stack layout in here, because it knows to give me the list in the item template. It's like, oh, here's the list of items that you have, and what you want to do is you want to give it one list, one for each of these, with a bunch of entries. Yeah, it's really funky because you're like, oh, I'm gonna get the whole item. You think you're gonna get the grouping here, but you don't get the grouping, if that makes sense. You get each of the items in the list. So the collection here, the group header and the group footer get the whole thing, but the item source looks for a list inside of it, inside the item, to pass into the item template. So, but we could fix up. So however I did it before, that's how you got to do it, is what I'm saying. And we need to revert the changes here. But you could do this. So the one thing here is we can get rid of this one null because we know that this will actually be models. This will be a workout group, actually. Oop. There you go. And then it'll be workouts, and then this will be a workout. So that's how we do. We definitely know. The one thing we don't know is this data type. And because this data type is actually the grouping, and that's really hard. If you did like the animal grouped or the workout grouped as a thing, you could mark that there. But because I'm using the grouping and it's generic, it's a little complex. But yes, bam, amazing. I mean, that's pretty cool. I'm just saying that looks pretty good. Boom. I don't know why why is the... I don't know why this label is... I don't know why that's a little out of sync. I really want to get whatever this background image is. Let's see if I can grab it from something. Is it if I tab on it? Okay, I think I can get that. Okay, let's go in. So let's do... It's unfortunate because I can't get any more than that, but let's do workout 1. Let's do one more. Let's do one, maybe it's... This one looks cool, let's do that one. I always puts it behind it. Workout 3, all right, cool. So let's hide that, put that away. All right. Let's go here. No, I just literally, oh, there we go. All right, so then we're going to take these and we're going to shove them into our images folder. It's not even an embedded, it's a shared image. Boop. And then I don't think I did anything. Well, I do have those here. For some reason, I have this no DPI because I don't think it was working previously. So let's put those in there at least. Okay, so that. Wait, what is this default size? Properties, we'll say 582 by 252. I think it's kind of cool because in .NET MAU, you don't even need to do this. Which I like. Which I think is cool. All right, cool. So then what we can do is we can go into our workouts featured. And here we can do workout 1. Workout 2, workout 3, and then just to really spruce this up, what we can do is we can do like dot reverse, and then dot reverse, right? No, I can't do that. Dang it. Oh, I guess I can just do this here. In between all these, I'll just reverse them. I think that'll work. I'm pretty sure. I don't think it'll modify the original list. Hard to say. All right, cool. Workouts. Go there. Let's see what this looks like now in our app. And if so, I'm feeling pretty good about all of this. Good. Yeah, that's true. Yeah, ideally, I would put all the real data in there. But yes. Let's see what this looks like. Ideally, there's a random. That would be cool. But there isn't. I don't think there is. No. There's not a random. That would be ideal, as like random sort it. I think they'd be really easy to do. There's probably an extension method to like scramble stuff, but Wow, let's look. Now, I don't know if it like I think it just reverses all of them back to normal. All right, you win. Stupid. Because it's all bound to the list. Well, I bet if I did dot to array, does that work? I wonder if that no. Oh, maybe. I think so. I think that's the way to do it. Oops. And then I need to do a .to list probably. There we go. I definitely think that's right. I think you could definitely do that. Random. The question is like, will it put it all in the... Oh no, what did I do wrong? I did one too many. There you go. Is it still just ordering the list, or is it creating copies of the items in the list? You know what I mean? I don't actually know. Question mark? I don't know. If I created another list with the items in it, then... But I think this would work. because it's creating a new list, right? Because it's taking this, and the actual thing that's being pumped in there is that new list of items. So it should move it over. No. Great. Oh no, it did. I don't know if it actually did. That's true. That's a good point. Well, I mean, we'll reload it again and we'll just see what it does, right? I feel like the first, it's definitely, that's true. Well then. Just throw some more items in there. So why not? Yeah, but it's weird that like a bunch of them would be similar in scope. Oh, look at this. I have this reversing here still. What is going on? I'll get rid of those. Let me try this again. I have no idea what's happening, but I do think that that would work, the randomness of it. It should work at least. But now I just added more stuff in there, so it should just randomly put stuff in there. In a world. That looks better. It looks better, but then also at the same time, like there's, okay, no, there's more random in there. Yeah, because like, even these are different. Okay, cool. Now we're looking good. I've always wanted to do a view like this, by the way. I've never done it, but that was pretty cool. No? Could be. It's pretty good. The only one thing I want to do is I want to put that little thing on top of it. Okay, so if I go back over here, we should be able to do a font awesome. Do we have a bookmark? Mark. Okay, cool. This one's called just bookmark. Regular bookmark. Okay, cool. So let us do this. Let's do a converter and a new item. We'll say is bookmarked converter. All right. And then is bookmarked converter. Take this. Okay. And then what we're going to do is do that, do this, get rid of this, bring in this, and then we're going to say value is bool, and then if it is bool, then let us do font awesome dot. Do I have that in here somewhere, right? Ooh. Helpers? Oh, FA icons. Oh, it's going to be a, but what is a font? So what we need to do is, what I want to do is I want to put a in And then what I want to do is I want to put this like, yeah. I think I put that in the show notes. There you go. This is like the the .NET MAUI way of doing it. There you go. This one. Today we're gonna. Today. Oh yeah, let's do this. There you go. Save. And it'll be in the show notes. Yeah, there you can totally do it as well if you want to inject iLogger services and do that. But you can also register an iLogger, so you can do it either way. It's just a container of sorts that you may want to put in there. Okay, so we want to do this, and then what we want to do is we want to do like font family. And like we have a few font FA regular, right? So here what we want to do is we want to do a, that's what we're not sure of. But we know that we want to put like a text. That's going to be like a static. Static. Helpers. Okay. And then we're going to do fa.bookmark. Perfect. There you go. And then, yeah, maybe I'll do a video on that Goku. I'll take a look in the future. And then here, we probably want to do a binding to is. No, it not is bookmarked. Okay, but then we want to use a converter. And we're going to want to bring in those converters. All right, and then we're going to do a this musical. How do I do converters in it? I don't know. Oh, you just do this. You do converters. And you do X : key. That. Boom. Now we have our converter. And we're going to then take this and do a static resource to that. Boom. So we're going to take the is bookmarked, move over there. Boom, boom, boom. I'm pretty sure that's what I called it. No? Yeah, is... Oh, bookmarked. Duh. There, cool. Perfect. Now it goes away because it tells me, because it's smart, compile bindings. All right. So what we want to do is that font family. And what is a font family? It is a string. Perfect. That's great. So here we'll do, it is going to be a, if it is bookmarked, be FA solid, else it'll be FA regular. And we're going to do that. What am I doing? That. Perfect. Get rid of some usings. Oop. Right, FA solid, FA this. And then what that's going to do is it's going to enable us to go do that. And then what we'll do is inside of our bool, we'll just make this one like true or whatever. And then we'll see if that works. Oh, we can make another one true, but we don't bookmark too many things is what's happening. So this should work. I do believe. Ooh, interesting. Okay, so it's... Oh, it definitely did work, but what we need to do is we need to fix it up because it's really small. So here we're going to say color white. And then we're going to say horizontal options end. We're going to say font size medium, save. And that should move it there. Cool. And then what we're going to do is we're going to do actually large maybe. Then we're going to say margin 0, 0, 16, 0. Oop. Now, maybe like a -1. There we go. Kind of puts it above it. I still think it needs to be even larger. Let's see how that one's bookmarked now, because we use that converter there to do that. And we change the font family based on it. If we were really clever, we would do a whole other thing and we'd make it clickable and a thing and it would work and it'd be awesome. But yeah, look at that. Not bad. Not bad at all. Collection view Inception. Let's do this. Let's do this. Width will be... Then we're going to make this look pretty good. All right, we're going to crop. There. Done text. Boom. Cool. This looks great. Very happy. Could you have used a bindable layout to show all the collection view items instead of collection view inside of a collection view? Could have, but yeah, it depends. Imagine you definitely could have, yes. The thing is, the question to ask yourself is, what if you have like 20 of these in here, your picks? The stack layout, bindable layout's not going to be virtualized. So it may cause a lot of recycling issues overall. So this will at least ensure a recycled element inside of it. So that's the advantage of using the collection view inside of a collection view. It's not that less code. I mean, the main difference here is that you would, I mean, the main difference is you would just use a stack layout that's horizontal, but you'd have a scroll view. So there might actually be more views and then inside of it. So you're not really buying yourself any less code. You know what I mean? And especially if you had a scroll view that went through items in general, like that might even cause worse problems. So I think the collection view inside of a collection view is a way to go. You could do instead of doing the grouping here, you could do a stack layout inside the scroll view, and each of the items is a collection view. Again, I don't know. It's hard to say without trying all of them, but this makes sense to me as far as the scroll view inside of a scroll view, or a collection view inside of a collection view. Is it the optimal? Like, would the Xamarin.Forms team yell at me? I don't know. It's a good question. So I'd have to see. Man, my Apple Watches. Oh, there you go. I finally got it. Like 1 minute left. Cool. Let's check in this code so everyone can take a look at it. Let's do it. Get changes. And we'll say added, finished the workouts tab of the app with collection view / inside collection view. Whoa. Very cool. Also, yeah, that's it. Added editor config. Cool. Let's push this all up. Boom. Did it. That's super good, super productive overall. And now I'm feeling a little bit, let's go ahead and deploy this one more time so we have the latest code fixes here. All right. I don't know about my random. I guess I need, if I'd had like more items, but it's something. It's at least a little random when people open it. But I feel pretty good about this app now because if you think about it, what we have is we have not only this nice featured home here, we have, see, the other cool part here is that what you could do is actually you could have a header for the collection view, which is like the upcoming live things, which are temporary. So you don't even need an item inside there. It could be there all the time, but or not. I guess you just put it without it. WinStore deployment. It didn't do anything though. So we have upcoming, we have completed. That looks good. Classes. You can tap on a class. It does a thing. We have this. Oh my goodness, we did a whole lot. This is a little off center. I don't know why. So here's a good example. Is like this actually has a bindable layout for this. So this collection view, collection details. Yeah. So this one actually. Oh no, I totally actually have a collection. Oh, what do I have? Oh, I have a collection view header, and then I have a bindable layout. And this is a bindable layout, and this is inside of a header of a collection view. That's nuts. We could make more pages. I like this look a lot. This is really good. Nice. Yeah, it still needs to do stuff and have real data and do a thing, but not in the plans. Not in the plans, Steven. So. But not bad. All right. We did it. All right. I'm going to get out of here. I'm going to do a shorter stream today, just hour and a half, in and out. Boom. I don't know if there's a bug on the empty view. I use the empty view in one of my apps, though. Seemed to work okay. I don't know, though. I'd check on the GitHub. Anyways, thanks for hanging out with me today. I'll throw this video up on the YouTube on Tuesday. I kind of publish it the next day afterwards and go from there. But I hope that everyone has a great weekend, wherever you're at in the world. Or maybe you're still Friday like me, going into the rest of your work day. So if you're doing that, go for it. Have an awesome time. Thanks everyone for hanging out, for the suggestions, working through this with me, and figuring out the next nested collection view inside of a collection view, which is always quite fun. I don't know what we're going to do with this one. I think we're going to try to convert it to .NET MAUI whenever that preview drops. I have other apps I want to do as well. Move that stuff over. This is a cool experiment. It would be cool to kind of have it ready for .NET MAUI day one, to kind of like, here's a reference sample app that looks pretty decent, and move around the fonts and clean up some things, just make it a little bit nicer, I think. But yeah, and I even try to get it into Windows, I guess, too. Anyways, I hope everyone has an absolutely fantastic weekend, and I will check you all out later.